Criminal activities throughout the Commonwealth are on the rise. Liars and thieves live among us, waiting to strike at any second. No one and nowhere is safe from the shackles of their tyranny. I myself have been robbed twice this past week alone. The first time I was on the road from Strawberry to Rhodes, where 3 men ambushed me, stealing $200 cash and $800 worth of weapons. The second time, I awoke at Doyles Tavern, only for 2 masked men to burst in, shotguns in hand, attempting to rob us and the tavern itself. There were 3 of us in the bar at the time. Myself, Miss Ava, the bartender, and Billy, a short man with an even shorter temper, who was part of Eddie Thompson's crew, the Barons, who owned the distillery in Saint Denis. However, these robbers didn't account for Sam Wade, another member of the Royals, who had been taking a nap in the back room. Sam had heard the commotion and came out guns blazing, allowing time for us to escape and pursue the thieves. Needless to say, these actions would have consequences. Bill Butcher and the Nines, who had been terrorising the Commonwealth for the last few weeks, had finally been caught by the law and hung by the noose in Saint Denis Square. This was an overall win for the people of the Commonwealth, and in particular the Royals, for having played a part in the capture and execution of these notorious bandits. However, the man that robbed me initially on the road to Rhodes, Alessandro Florio, had been aiming to continue what Bill Butcher started all those weeks ago. Alessandro has a small gang of bandits attempting to rob people in a similar fashion to his predecessors. They have been less successful than the Nines, but are still proving themselves nuisances around the Commonwealth. This motley crew of liars and thieves are hated amongst the other gangs in and around Saint Denis, and this also includes Lawman, where it would appear it's only a matter of time before they also face the hangman's noose, or worse, the cold steel of my blade. Moving swiftly on, this week saw a bounty hunter coming to Doyles looking for information on a bounty. And let's just say we had a stern word with him, and he won't be making that mistake again. This is a bounty hunter.
So let me just make you aware, right? Whether you got a bounty hunter or not.
Yeah, I was helping.
You don't
them, like,
come in the tavern looking
up
for
there.
anybody.
I was helping one of them.
Right. You don't come in the tavern looking for a bounty. Take a look at this man here.
Yeah.
This is a bounty hunter.
Oh,
This is a
Get a good look at his face.
Do you know what
Right,
this
who
is,
the fuck's he looking
fella?
for?
Right, so we're not playing he said,
Yeah,
she
what
said
is
here,
it?
but what I want to know is why do you think it's acceptable to come to a neutral venue whilst people were telling
It wasn't
fantastic
neutral because
jokes?
2 of them were fighting. I was
Shut the
helping one out.
fuck up.
Who's talking?
We're all friends here, fella.
Is this guy really
Eddie.
gonna blow my head off?
If we're gonna shoot this guy, we're gonna do it on the docks with no witnesses, not in the middle of
Yeah.
the street, fella.
Fucking prick. Stop talking
So,
racist.
Mr. Bounty
I'm
Hunter,
talking to you.
Ah, no.
next time when you get a bounty, what are you not gonna do?
Come in the little window.
Try to find him in a tavern owned by you guys.
That's correct, fella. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. But the most interesting thing that had happened this week was a Royals meeting where Charlie had discussed a few sticking points that he had with things so far. Charlie had high hopes for the Royals, but wanted improved communication so that we were all on the same page going forward. He had assigned some of us roles based off our strengths to lead by example and to keep everything ticking over nicely. I didn't know it yet, but what he had in store for me was going to prove most interesting.
Now, Sean, I want you to be the guy who goes around the Commonwealth, meeting families, introducing the Royals, and making good relations, because I know that's you. You're more of a community-based person, right?
My pleasure, Charlie.
Make good friends with people around the Commonwealth, and then set up meetings that we can work together and introduce ourselves, and like you have done with the natives. There, pretty much the same thing, but with there's many families that we haven't met yet.
It turns out Charlie wanted me to be the face of the Royals, introducing my family to others around the Commonwealth and building relationships with these other organisations. I was more than happy to accept such a role, as it would allow me to travel the Commonwealth, meeting many people and building bridges that would hopefully benefit us later down the line. This was a very important role within the Royals, and Charlie was placing a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. I hadn't expected to rise through the ranks so quickly, but it seems Charlie had seen something in me that perhaps I hadn't seen in myself. Will these new changes help the Royals rise to the top of the pile, or will it see everything we have built come crumbling down around us? I guess we're gonna find out one way or another.